Hello and welcome to Living Life Naturally. I'm your host, Lynne Wadsworth, a board certified holistic health practitioner and a certified wellness cooking instructor, and I'm here to help you walk in your own truth as you enter into this new and exciting season of life. So here on the podcast, we explore everything that helps you thrive, not just survive, in this powerful season of life. We talk about natural, holistic solutions for your health, your hormones, your energy, and your mindset, because midlife isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning of an entirely new chapter. So before we dive into today's conversation, I'd love to invite you ladies to come and join me in my free Facebook community, the Energized Healthy Women's Club. It's a beautiful space where I share weekly tips, strategies, and inspiration to help you boost your health, vitality, and well-being in natural, practical ways. So grab your favorite cup of tea, get cozy, and let's get into today's episode. Hello, and welcome back to the Living Life Naturally podcast, to this wonderful Tea and Truth Honest Talk for Women in Midlife series. And I'm your host, Lynne Wadsworth. If you've been part of this community for a while, welcome back. You already know this isn't just a podcast, it's a circle of women who get it, who show up for each other, and who aren't afraid to talk about the real stuff over a cup of tea. So I'd love for you to imagine that we're sitting across from each other, mugs in hand, having a heart to heart. Today's conversation is one that's truly close to my heart: holistic health. Don't worry, I'm not talking about adding 47 new habits to your already full plate or living like a wellness monk in the mountains. This is a whole you approach, mind, body, and soul, and especially now in midlife, when so much is shifting. So let's unpack it together, slowly, with curiosity and kindness. So I'll be honest, when I first heard the phrase holistic health, I thought it sounded a little lofty, so to speak, like something reserved for yogis meditating in tree houses, surrounded by incense and chanting bowls. But as I moved through my own health struggles, fatigue that clung to me like fog, unpredictable migraines, stubborn hormone imbalances, and that nagging feeling of just not feeling like myself. Well, it was then that I realized holistic health isn't this mystical, unattainable thing. It's actually the most human way to think about health. So here's the core idea. You are not just a body. You're a whole, intricate, interconnected being with thoughts, emotions, a spirit, energy, creativity, intuition, and all these parts are constantly in conversation with one another. So when something feels off in one area, it's often not isolated. Your mental stress can show up as physical tension. Your spiritual disconnection, it can manifest as low energy. Your unprocessed emotions can influence your digestion or sleep. So think of it like tending to a garden. If you water plants but you ignore the weeds, and boy, I wish I could, or you never give them sunshine or plant them in soil that's too crowded, yep, you know they won't survive. Well, you need balance. You need attention to all the elements. So holistic health simply asks, how are you sleeping? Not just how many hours, but how rested do you feel? What are you feeding your body? And also, what are you feeding your mind? So do you ever pause just to breathe, just to be? And when was the last time you felt real joy, peace, or purpose? That's the lens we're looking through today, tending to your inner world. So midlife stirs up thoughts and emotions we didn't anticipate. You might find yourself asking things like, why do I feel anxious when nothing obvious is wrong? Why am I more emotional than I used to be? Who am I now? I want to hear you to hear me clearly, ladies. You are not broken. You're evolving. So, yes, hormones play a huge role here. Shifts in estrogen impact neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are the chemicals that influence mood and motivation. But there's also the reality of life transitions. Maybe your kids are leaving home. Your career may be changing. Maybe your parents need more from you right now. Or maybe you're realizing some dreams have been waiting far too long. So, caring for your mind in this season starts with two things: kindness and curiosity. So, instead of asking what's wrong with me, try asking what's going on within me. So, here's one simple practice. Each morning, before grabbing your phone or running through your to do list, just sit quietly for 60 seconds and ask yourself, what do I need today? Not what do I have to do, but what do I need emotionally, mentally, and spiritually? Your inner wisdom will answer if you make space to listen. So here's the truth. In our younger years, we could often push through, skipping meals, surviving on coffee, over-exercising, living in that constant stress, and somehow seeming to bounce back. But in midlife, your body is asking for something new: support, rhythm, and respect. So you might notice weight changes, especially around the middle, energy dips that sleep doesn't fix, digestive changes or more inflammation, and that lack of spark that you used to feel. I know I've often felt that, so I've often had to ask myself, what is it that's going on? It's that lack of spark. So this isn't just aging. This is your body sending a clear message. I need more care now. So here are a few body-loving tips. Start your day with protein, not just caffeine. Balanced sugar means equal, steadier energy. Walk after meals, because even 5 to 10 minutes can help with digestion, glucose regulation, and mental clarity. Then hydrate intentionally, because water influences energy, skin, and hormone health. And then move in ways that you enjoy. Think strength training, gentle yoga, dancing in your kitchen. It's whatever brings you joy, something you find joyful to do. Your body is not the enemy. She's been your constant companion for decades, and she deserves your compassion. So you're more than your daily tasks and roles. You have a soul, and she needs attention too. If you've been feeling disconnected, numb, or even like you're just going through the motions, it may be time to feed that deeper part of yourself. Now, for some women, that's prayer or meditation. For others, it's time in nature, journaling, or listening to music, even practicing stillness. So I think midlife is like this. It can be a spiritual awakening, a chance to ask yourself, what really matters to me now? What do I want to feel for the rest of my life? What do I want it to look like? And remember, the answers may not come overnight, but they do come when you start listening. So, holistic health can sometimes feel overwhelming at first, like it means you have to change everything in your life overnight. But that's not the truth at all, and it's not what I teach. At its very core, holistic health is about recognizing your wholeness and honoring yourself enough to start with just one small step. That's one intentional choice, whether it's drinking water more, going for a walk, taking a moment to breathe. It sends a powerful message. I matter. And here's the beauty of it. When you care for one part of yourself, it naturally ripples out and nourishes the rest of yourself. So think about it. When you eat foods that truly fuel your body, your mood feels lighter and more stable. When you quiet your mind with rest, meditation, or even just simply pausing, your physical body can finally relax and heal. And when you feed your soul through creativity, connection, or spiritual practices, you wake up with more energy and enthusiasm for your day. It's all connected. Body, mind, and soul are like strands of the same web. When you tug gently on one, the whole system responds. That's a real heart message of holistic health. It's not about perfection or doing it all, but it's about finding balance and creating harmony. So here's a mind, body, soul morning mini reset that you can try. Number 1, breathe 3 deep, slow breaths before getting out of bed. 2, fuel. Water first, then a protein-rich breakfast. 3, move, stretch or walk for 5 to 10 minutes. And then connect. Pause to pray, meditate, or name one thing you're grateful for. This is the BFMC mini reset that you can do all day. It's simple, doable, and it's transformative over time. So ladies, I want to reassure you that midlife is not the end of the story. I think it's the beginning of a powerful new chapter of reinvention, growth, and deeper connection with yourself. This season of life is a true invitation to step into your wisdom, your strength, and your joy. And holistic health gives you the toolkit to truly thrive, not just get by or survive each day. So as you move forward, remember, it doesn't take massive change to make a difference. Choose just one small shift that feels loving, supportive, and aligned with who you are. Not punishing, not restrictive. It might be nourishing your body with a nourishing, fueling meal, a walk outside, standing with your feet on the grass. It might be that nourishing meal, a walk in nature, a journaling moment, or simply giving yourself permission to rest. Every little choice whispers to your body, mind, and soul, I matter. And know this, you're not walking this path alone. I'm right here alongside you, cheering you on as you continue to show up for yourself in new ways. If you are finding this tough at the moment, then just check the show notes. I'd be happy to have a quick chat with you and get to know one another and see how I can help. Or ladies, join my Energized Healthy Women's group on Facebook. I would love you to be part of that community. So until next time, give yourself space to breathe deeply, sip your tea slowly, trust the wisdom of your body, and keep choosing yourself, mind, body, and soul. You are worthy of the care and attention that you so freely give others. So thanks for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you next time. And bye for now. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today on the Living Life Naturally podcast. I really hope you enjoyed today's conversation and that it inspired you, encouraged you, and reminded you that midlife isn't something to endure, it's a season to embrace. So if you enjoyed this episode, would you do me a huge favor? Please take a minute to leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. And don't forget to follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be the first to know when new episodes drop. So until next time, ladies, remember, you are strong, you are wise, and you are just getting started. Take care of yourself because you are so worth it.